We are coming up with new content that you will love. Want to be the first to know about new videos? It's easy. Just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. You will be a part of our channel's amazing community in no time. With the address Shiner at, trust us, you won't want to miss a single video. So, what are you waiting for? Join us on this exciting Chanel adventure today.
In just a few hours, the biopic of the creator of One Piece will be posted on the official channel, and it looks like there is something that all One Piece fans have been waiting for: Oda-sensei to appear in person. In this video, I'll tell you all the details about Oda-sensei's possible appearance in the special, so if you want to know more, then stay with me till the end, and let's start the video. As we all know, the biopic is currently in post-production, and according to some insiders, there are some scenes that were filmed with a very special guest. No one knows who it is, but someone from the production crew revealed some hints on Twitter, and it looks like he is referring to Oda himself. He says, "I still can't believe it. The person in question was in the studio for 2 days. He was so cool, it's a shame that I couldn't tell anyone." And another one says, "The person in question came to the studio for 2 days. There was a short interview in a scene where he gives a message directly to the fans. And finally, it was decided at the last minute, so I couldn't tell anyone until now. Please look forward to the future updates." All of this makes us think that the person in question is the manga creator Eiichiro Oda. Why do I think that? Well, if you read his manga, you'll notice that the names of the characters are always similar to the name of the voice actors who dubbed them in Japanese. And if you search online, you'll find that the CU, who dubs Monkey D, Luffy and Trafalgar Law, also dubs Oda in other projects. It's even funnier because Oda shares the same birthday as Monkey D, May 5th. That's why we all think that the author is a huge fan of his own work. But I think that Oda's participation doesn't stop there. If you pay attention, when they announced the release date for the movie, it was done in a very peculiar way. They uploaded a short video on YouTube and Twitter where you could see the shadow of a man who resembled Oda, of course. Everyone noticed this detail and started speculating. At first, I thought it was just an ordinary guy who worked in Toei Animation. But if we consider that Oda will most likely participate in this special, then it makes much more sense. What does Oda-sensei's silhouette say to you? I think he is holding a piece of paper on his right hand, and it has some kind of logo printed on it. And judging by the way he's dressed, it could be some kind of formal event, or maybe even the recording of the special. Another thing that points to Oda's participation is that some time ago, the voice of Monkey D, Luffy, announced on Twitter that he had recorded something special for the anniversary. He didn't specify what it was, but everything seems to indicate that it's part of the special. And since Oda shares the same birthday as Luffy, he might have recorded a special message for his character's birthday. Also, remember that scene from episode 1070 where Monkey D. Luffy meets with the previous voice actors of the Straw Hat Pirates? It would make sense if Oda made a cameo appearance there. He could be the one directing the scene, or maybe even the one making the introductions. That would be awesome if he did it in that old-fashioned way of speaking. And last but not least, there is something that I've been noticing for a while, and that is the fact that the Straw Hats are all looking older in recent chapters. Their features are more defined, and their bodies look more mature. Personally, I thought it was just my imagination, but if Oda actually directed these final scenes, then it would explain why their appearance changed. But all of this is just speculation. We'll only know for sure in a few hours. But I hope Oda appears, because after 25 years, he deserves a break, and to see his work come to life. The series has been a huge success, and it's the perfect way to celebrate its silver anniversary. And speaking of that, here are some new details about the special. According to the latest issue of Weekly Shonen Jump, the episode will feature 3 stories. The first one will be a brand new adventure set in the past. It will follow a young Monkey D. Luffy and his friends as they sailed the seas in search of treasure. The second story will take us to the present day, and it will focus on Luffy and his crew celebrating their 25th anniversary. Finally, the third story will jump into the future and show us how the world has changed since the series began. We'll see how the Straw Hats have aged, and how their lives have changed since they set sail all those years ago. This arc is full of nostalgia, and it's called The Dawn of the New World. Even though the special is only 1 hour and 20 minutes long, they managed to cram 3 amazing stories into it. Now I understand that some people were hoping for an original story with all the Straw Hats, but I think this idea is great too. Not only will we get to see classic versions of our favorite characters, but we'll also get to see what the future holds for them. Honestly, I can't wait to see how they interpret each time period. Oda usually draws the characters in a slightly different art style depending on the time period, so it'll be interesting to see how the animators adapt that to the screen. Here are some of the illustrations Oda made for the anniversary. You can see the difference in art style between each one. I think that's what makes him such a great Even the villains look amazing. Can you imagine a whole episode dedicated to these characters? I don't think we've ever gotten anything like this before. And I honestly don't know how they're going to do it in just 80 minutes, but I trust the Toei animation team. After all, they've been working on One Piece for 25 years. We'll also get to see some classic villains like Arlong and Gecko Moria. And apparently there will be some brand new villains too. Here are some promotional images released by Toei Animation. I really like this one. It shows us Luffy meeting his future self. I'm sure there's a deeper meaning behind this image, but I can't wait to find out what it is. Now let's talk about the second opening theme for the special. It's called We Are, and it's performed by Hiroshi Kitadani, the voice actor for Monkey D. Luffy. And if you're wondering why they needed a second opening, well, it's because the first one, We Go, was only used in Japan. The rest of the world will start watching the special with We Are. But the good news is that both songs will be included in the Blu-ray and DVD releases, so we won't miss anything. Finally, the special will be released worldwide on September 3rd, so if you live in the US, don't worry, you'll be able to watch it along with the rest of the world. And there are some countries like Peru, for example, where the special will premiere earlier on August 6th. I wish I could watch it right now, but unfortunately we have to wait a little longer. Well, guys, that's all the information we have for now. The truth is that this special has surprised us all. We expected some kind of retrospective, but instead we got a brand new adventure with an amazing cast of characters. Plus, the possibility of seeing Oda in action is very exciting. If he does appear, I'm sure it'll be a very special moment for all One Piece fans. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to activate the notifications so you don't miss any updates. I'll see you next time.
In a few hours, One Piece's biography will be posted on the Shinayar channel. For those who don't know, One Piece is the world's most popular manga series with over 500 million copies in circulation. It has been adapted into a popular anime series with over 1,000 episodes and is also getting a live-action series on Netflix. The story follows Monkey D., a rubber human who sets out on a journey to become the pirate king. Along the way, he recruits a crew of misfits and outlaws, and together they sail the high seas in search of adventure and treasure. The series is known for its over-the-top battles, wacky characters, and intricate plot. Fans are eagerly anticipating the release of the new movie, One Piece film, which is set to be released in the US on November. So what are you waiting for? Set your calendar for October at 9 a.m. PT and get ready to embark on an adventure with One Piece. Don't forget to tune in to the Shinayar channel for the latest news and updates.